This is where I proposed to my wife.
This is ridiculous.
Why does everything have to be an abroad in Japan super surprise? Oh, what the was that?
Good morning, guys. Welcome to Journey Across Japan, non-stop north. 21 days, 2,000 kilometers, whatever it is. And it's very cold, it's very snowy. This is ridiculous. Yesterday it was like 8 degrees and the weather said, oh, it's going to snow tomorrow. I was like, bollocks, no it's not. Woke up this morning and we have this. And one thing we're not going to do today is clean off the car using Wellington boots like Ryotaro did a couple weeks back and scratch the windscreen. Go back and watch the episode with Joey where we discovered that. Today we are going to go and meet our last guest of the series, the one and only Pete Premier 2. And before that, got to clean the car. Alright, I think we'll get in. Alright, it's time to battle test this car in the snow. Something I haven't done yet. It's not four-wheel drive, which is a little bit scary, but it does have snow tyres on. We did come somewhat prepared. Brake test. Okay, there goes all my luggage. But this is it, guys, the last prefecture of our journey, Yamagata. We're just crossing into the border now, and what a welcome we've got from the weather. This is the place I used to call home. First 3 years living in Japan. I'm kind of like used to this snowfall. I remember it very clearly. I used to wake up in the mornings, I'd have to shovel like a metre of snow off my car. This is like a dusting compared to what we normally get here. It does look beautiful though, seeing everything blanketed in the snow. And today, got a few nice things lined up actually. We're going to go to Ginzan Hot Spring, which looks like something out of a Hayao Miyazaki movie. I think it may have even inspired some scenes in Spirited Away, and when you see it, you'll understand why. I've also booked some rather unusual accommodation in Yamagata City today. It's called something like Casa de Nightmare, so people love that. Speaking of Pete, we're going to be meeting him very shortly. He's waiting for us at Shinjo Station in North Yamagata. This is it, the last leg of our 2,000 kilometre journey across Japan. And coming up in this final epic episode, we reach the end destination of Sakata and get a warm welcome from Natsuki. And incredibly, I get to revisit my first ever apartment in Japan. A place where not only did I start this whole YouTube channel, but somewhere I haven't set foot in almost 9 years. And I can't wait to see how it's changed. That is, of course, if we make it there at all. Because first things first, we need to battle our way through a blizzard and survive our encounter with Pete. So here we are in Shinjo, a place where not a whole lot goes on except massive, excessive amounts of snow. So nice area, but wouldn't want to live here. No chance in hell. Here he comes. The people of Yamagata aren't ready for this.
Finally, after all these years of traveling, I've met you
How you doing,
in the
man?
frozen north once again.
I'm so standing here 25 minutes, I'm frozen. How was your journey?
It was amazing. And you know what's sad is right when I left Tokyo, the absolute best weather we've ever had in 10 years of me living there.
And then you wake up and it looks like this.
Glad I got the star treatment.
You bring the weather with you, Pete. Anyway, let's wrap this up.
This is it, huh?
I want to get out.
I've never got to do this before.
No.
So what do? I twist them?
You twist it, and I'll catch it, and then you read it.
Give it to me. Is that it?
Yep. So you guys are sent in 7,000 challenges.
Yeah.
Ian has picked out 1 or 2, and here's the challenge of the day.
This is from Ian. Spend the day chained to your guest. Feel free to remove while driving. Safety first.
No.
That's not. What is this?
This isn't a challenge.
This is a punishment.
I think I know who won't be joining the next season now.
What is this?
This is not a challenge.
This is the worst challenge. Everybody else has fun. You're eating steaks and switching voices and doing fun stuff, and I get this.
Are we actually doing this?
I don't think we have a choice because we don't
It's
have the key.
quite painful.
Come on, mate. We're in this thing together.
This is awful.
Well, it's going to get a lot
Categorically
worse.
shit.
I hope this isn't from your private collection.
Yeah, what does Ian do in his private time to have
Oh
a
my
chain
God,
like
yeah.
this?
The people in the hardware store raised some eyebrows.
Well, let me show you the car.
Oh,
and,
that's right. That's right. I
that'll be
forgot all
fun.
about that.
So here we are. This is the K car, and I'm already wondering how the bloody hell we're going to get in.
This is actually gorgeous. It's like I want to give it a little pat. Yeah, wow, look at this guy. like a chariot that Apollo used to ride.
Hurry up, I'm freezing.
Look at this upholstery. This is classy. Give me a second. All right, so wait.
Just get
Wait, what do you? Ah! Get in the goddamn car! I feel like I'm in some Tarantino movie.
Okay. It won't shut. All right, take it off, quick.
I
quick,
can't
quick.
take it off. I need Ian to take it off.
All right.
Ian, get this off!
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is the worst. The absolute worst.
Oh, okay. There we
Oh,
Don't get too comfortable.
I'm gonna run you over in. Look, we got like the bloody snow everywhere.
Whoa! What the fuck was that?
Are you enjoying journey across Japan?
It's the worst day of my life.
Back over there, Mr. Pig. Alright, put your seatbelt on. I wonder what your challenge is tomorrow. Sever one of Pete's fingers for fun.
As long as it doesn't have Mr. Piggy, I'm fine. I really did not like that.
What do you think of the car though, so far? Apart from the awful way of getting in and Mr. Pig.
I actually genuinely love this car.
It's very like cozy. This is kind of like what I've envisioned the whole time, right? A snowy, cold winter's day, next to your friend.
Well,
admittedly not with a chain on.
Yes, that's a bonus. I think what I like most about it is the upholstery and the inside design.
Wow.
And look at this.
We've got upholstery.
No, it's not. I mean, I think this is actually like, I've never seen chairs like this in a car in Japan. They're usually quite regular and default with nothing special.
It's a bit noisy on the highways, as you'll probably find out tomorrow, but...
Great.
Have you been to Ginzan before?
Ginzan is where I proposed to my wife.
Oh, wow. What, where are we going today?
Where we're going today.
How'd you do it?
Well, I chained her to me. It was snowing beautifully.
Like
There's
today?
these onsen hot waters and warm hearts and all these things. And I took her outside, and as the lamps came on these beautiful streets, and they have these red bridges that crisscross,
Oh, it's beautiful.
I said, will you please be, I mean, she'd already left to a gift shop, so I had to, you know, I proposed, and she said yes.
Well, enjoy your precious moments in the car ride before we arrive at Ginzan, where I'm sure Ian will be waiting for us with the chain to slap it back on.
Unbelievable.
Tucked away deep in the mountains of Yamagata, Ginzan literally translates to Silver Mountain, a nod to the town's 500-year-old history as a silver mine. Most of the striking inns that line the streets are from the Taisho era, the early 20th century, and built from timber, giving a relaxing traditional atmosphere, illuminated with old-school gas lamps. With only one narrow road for access, travellers typically park up a few miles outside of town and ride the bus into the mountains. And as we prepare to hop aboard, any enthusiasm I might have is quickly smothered out as the chain is slapped back on our wrists.
Hello, Ian. Always nice to see you again.
So horrible.
Yeah.
Come on.
Jesus. Should we get on the bus?
Like that. It looks. I'm trying to hide the fact that we're. Sorry.
Story 500 yen. Oh shit.
Just I'll take your money, and then we'll
It's the
just.
story of our relationship, isn't it?
Can't reach the. I'll put mine away. You're right.
The bus driver was sort of bemused but didn't ask too many questions. He was like, chain together, Destiny. Okay, all aboard.
Well, there are fates that are worse, but maybe it's just part of the culture around here. You get chained up and you have a great experience together.
No, it's not Kansas, mate.
How dare you?
This is ridiculous. The worst possible challenge in the most abhorrent weather conditions. So Ginzan was actually a mining town once, and when they chanced upon the hot spring water, they turned it into one of the most stunning hot spring towns in all of Japan. And this is really difficult.
Yeah, could you try to get it right the first take? Do I have to stand here for 17 minutes as you try to talk about Ginzan?
Yes, you do. Trying to educate people.
Oh my gosh.
Something spectacular. Look at this, there's footbaths though. I like how they haven't cleared it of the snow though. You have to like sit in a pile of snow.
I keep, no, wait a minute. You're so stupid.
The most beautiful place with the most annoying man with the most ridiculous challenge. What an awful, awful experience.
Yeah, well.
Lunchtime, come on.
Okay.
Battling our way through the cold, piercing winds and the ensuing blizzard, we escape into the warm confines of a local cafe, but not before receiving a complimentary patting down from the staff to remove the excess snow blanketing our clothes. All part of the service.
Oh, who wants to see what's on the lunch menu?
I would like to know.
It's nothing.
No.
Absolutely nothing. They don't do any food in this restaurant we've been waiting 40 minutes for. What we do have is some desserts.
Okay, so cheesecake, chocolate cakes, scones. That's a British delicacy. And
Indeed.
a pound cake.
Oh,
I'm not sure. I say
pound you in the fucking face
you
cake.
would if you could. Well, that's nice. Chained together, stuck with you, but you couldn't wait for my cappuccino.
Why should I wait?
We're like
dragging you
conjoined
around
twins. We're supposed to be together.
No, we're not. Conjoined dickheads. I'm dragging you around North Japan and
dragging
driving.
me around. Well, enjoy your ice cream, King Louis VIII.
This is called Slavic ice or something?
No, it's coffee Slavs. Get it right. Here it is, right here. Cafe Slabs.
Right. It's a Slavic ice cream.
It's actually Viennese coffee, included chocolate syrup with a mini ice cream. Ah, it's almost like I can taste it right with you. Yep. You know, this is not an uncommon occurrence where you're enjoying the fruits of our labor, but it's very rare that I'm chaying next to you while it happens.
Let me drink my Slavic ice.
Cold. It's very hot.
Well, don't drink it then. Let it cool down.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't get to put ice cream in mine. This is quite good.
It's so hot.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Yes, stupid.
I can't get my coat off.
Of course
It's
not.
like an oven in here now.
Oh, great. So now we're doing a little full Monty. Mr. Ian, can we remove the jackets?
Absolutely not.
So the lady kindly delivered a platter of scones, all the scones in Yamagata. I was like, brilliant, where's the knife? And she was like, we don't use knives here.
Nope.
What do you mean? She said, like, tear it with your hands. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So I guess I'll do my
Well, I feel
scone ripping first.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, that's quite nice. That's quite easy.
Oh, yeah, great.
Now you rip yours.
Yeah. Come here. Oh, that's quite
Oh,
nice.
you'll go far.
Oh, look at that.
The only question is, how do we spread the jam in the scone without
Well, I think
a knife?
she said that we break them into even smaller pieces. And like
dip
a,
it.
Yeah, like a croissant.
Oh.
I'll let you go first.
Oh, it's burning. Ow.
It's either too cold or too hot. It's good.
Very good, Mum.
Let me just try a little orange jam over there.
That's my one. Yours is there.
Oh. Everything's shared these days.
Oh, okay.
Well, hey,
I remember that. Oh. It's a cool twist of fate that you get to come here to Ginzan, though, right? Like, this wasn't really planned as such. Like, I always planned to come to Ginzan on this trip, but I didn't know who the guest was going to be. But Pete was off busy having fun in the UK,
Yeah, fun in the UK.
getting pickpocketed and robbed.
Yes.
But you get to come back just in time to the town where you proposed to your beloved.
It's true.
So it's nice.
It's a very beautiful place, extremely picturesque. It's one of the two places in Japan that if you have any sort of camera, you will absolutely get a great shot. It's this one and Kinkakuji,
You got to battle through the crowds though first.
but you can't mess that shot up.
That's true.
These two places, I think, are foolproof, which is why I knew she could not say no.
Make it sound like a hostage taking rather than proposal.
No, it was wonderful.
After we've demolished these scones, I want you to show me where you proposed.
It'd be my pleasure. From one ball and chain to the next.
Defrosted and stuffed full of scones, we venture back outside to see where Pete had his big proposal moment. That is, if we don't fall down the fucking stairs.
The world's steepest stair. Okay. We've got to be careful here.
All right. Oh, I see what you say. Oh, yeah. But we have to be careful. I've got to bend. I'm going. Yeah.
Hidoi challenge.
Yeah. But thank you so much.
Goodbye. Absolutely stunning out here. Now the sun's gone down a little bit, the lights are coming up, and Ginzan's really famous for the gas lights, the gas lamps, right, throughout. And I really can't be authentic when I've got this happening to the right of me.
Well, I'm trying to emulate your moves to give you the same emphasis.
I'm trying to do my serious presenter voice.
Okay, well, I can just, if I could stand over here if you want and just be out of frame.
No, come on.
It's gaslights and snow and... You know, Chris, I can't help but notice under this lamppost, with this snow swirling around our face and being in such close proximity to another person,
Right.
this is where I proposed to my wife.
Right here.
I got down on one knee. I looked her right in the eye. And would you kindly fuck off? I'm freezing. I want to go home.
That's a really
I didn't say that to
special
her.
moment.
I married her, but I don't want to be any closer to you. This is freezing. All right.
So of course, Ginzan is famous for one thing more than any other. The smell of sulphur, the gushing of the hot springs, and so they've got a foot bath here that we're going to enjoy right now.
What?
Get in.
My God, what an absolute spectacle. When you're chained up, even the simplest of tasks descends into complete chaos.
Please do not.
Remember when we sat in the snow eating ramen and how much we hated it afterwards? Well, that's a lot like that. Fuck off, it's cold. Wait,
Oh, God.
Okay.
Is it good?
Yes, it's fabulous.
I don't think I want to go in the foot bath anymore.
Honestly, this feels really good. I actually feel so much warmer because, you know, the extremities and all. And if I wasn't chained to Chris, this might be a very memorable and very pleasant moment. Try it.
I'm all right.
You've got to be joking me. Take off your wellies.
I'm not going in now.
Oh my God, this is so classic. Oh, Dickens! You have to help me put these things back on, you know. As they're getting snowed into.
Shall I try it?
Yes, it feels really good. This is like the best feeling I've had. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Look at the caffable one himself.
Oh, it's actually really nice.
I know.
Oh, it burns.
Only initially, only initially. But through pain will come pleasure.
That's the story of this episode. It's quite nice.
It's very nice.
Oh, I kind of
honestly
want my
don't
whole
wanna
body.
leave. I want
my whole body in a hot spring now.
Let's remove that first, please.
I stayed here one time with Charlotte. We stayed at one of the Ryokan over there. Really beautiful place, great food. Just one problem. The hot spring water was so hot we couldn't physically get into the bath. And we dipped our feet and we were like, ah!
It's too hot.
And we just couldn't go in. Notice we're the only two people stupid enough today to use the hot spring bath for our feet.
Notice we're the only two people stupid enough to chain ourselves to each other. So that also might be a... Look at these shoes! We gotta go! They look like little snowmen.
I put my wellies
All
at an
right,
angle.
listen, why don't you put your wellies up your ass and shut up? All right. Why does everything have to be an abroad in Japan super surprise? You're gonna be off your bollocks. It'll be crazy. You'll have so much fucking fun.
Look at the way the boot's facing.
Even a 3-year-old knows how to put on wellies. How do you have it backwards? Okay, wait. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Whoa. Okay, that was close. All right. Okay.
All right, I think we're done here.
Best experience of my life.
All right.
All right.
To Yamagata City, to our very interesting accommodation. I booked us a house
Oh, nice.
called Casa de Yoshi.
Let's go.
You know, if we were smart, we might have booked one of the traditional ryokans in Ginzan for the night. But we're not, and so with wet socks and sore wrists, Pete and I trample our way back to the car and drive to nearby Yamagata City for his very special accommodation for the evening.
So we're in Yamagata City, guys, and the team have gone off to their nice, wonderful hotel. And our accommodation is down here. Don't be fooled by the dingy, terrifying alleyway, though. It's going to be good. Come on.
We could be in a nice warm onsen right now. I'm going to Casa de Yoshi, chained to you.
It's going to be good, trust me. Ta-da!
This is it?
I have the key.
Well, can I
No, I'm going to unlock it. Away with you, boy.
Why won't you let me do any of the fun stuff? All right, so this is it.
This is it. Oh, this is pretty cool, man. Look.
Okay.
Oh, and they did the grateful thing of putting the heating on.
Oh, thank God. Where's that?
Not bad, eh?
I hate when you're right. It's the worst feeling that you might have actually chose a good spot. Not sure I like the Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, that's a bit creepy. So this is a renovated townhouse, if you can't already tell. And the bedroom has some, well, a rather quirky arrangement.
I'm sorry, wait, did you say that the bedroom has a rather quirky arrangement?
We'll get to that in a minute.
What the hell is all this then? This isn't a quirky arrangement?
Yeah, I mean, this is cool. Like, there's lots of different things going on here. This is like your grandma's sitting room from 1976. Have a seat.
Oh, I have no choice.
Nice. Nice. And now stand up again.
Okay, let's go back. Oh, okay.
We've got Yoshi. What is Yoshi again?
It's a dinosaur.
Oh, there you go, Pete.
Finally, I can recoup my lost money from, it's fake.
The Great London Robbery.
No, it's a guest book. You can write like little, well, for us.
There's no,
That's what it's for, though.
The telephone's pretty cool.
Oh, wow. Yes, police. I'm chatting to a stupid.
But the star attraction is the roaring fire over here. It was kind of creepy just opening the door and there's like a fire going, right?
I thought that you like had sent. Did you send Ian ahead or anything like that?
Maybe it was ahead.
Yeah.
But like typically in Japanese hotel rooms, they do leave the heaters going and stuff, and
It's quite nice to have that. That was good hospitality.
they're much needed. And look, they've got your dinner here, Pete.
Oh, rat poison. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
What is that? Is that for the fire?
I'm not actually sure.
Probably.
Yeah, it does seem like some sort of.
You'll be
pellets.
going on the bloody fire at this rate.
Well, you'll be with me. We have a full kitchen. My grandmother used to have like this exact thing over here. It's just your old-fashioned, pantry. But my God, I haven't seen this since 1989.
It smells like 1989.
Yeah, maybe that's been not open in forever.
It is really like warm and inviting, right?
It's just really unique.
I reckon. Behind this door holds the key to your accommodation.
Oh well, Are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to see it because of her stupid hands.
It looks amazing. It's a towel.
Follow me in, and then there's this little slight incline, and you hit the lights, and ta-da!
It's your accommodation for the night.
You said we weren't camping. You said it. You promised me.
Well, don't compare this to camping like Sea Dog VA did 2
We're
weeks
in a
ago.
tent. I'm curious. Can we just check if we can fit?
How dare you?
I don't mean because. You. So you're telling me that tonight we're gonna be sleeping like this?
It is quite jarring though. When I was looking at accommodation around here, it was like, oh, a renovated Japanese townhouse with a tent in it.
Is this the only bedroom?
This is the only bedroom for you.
What do you mean? We're together.
This is it for you, man.
Oh my God! Of all the places I anticipated.
I must admit, I've got like PTSD from the tent and the camping experience 2 weeks ago on the island. So being in a tent, it's kind of like, I don't know if I want to be in a tent right now. But it is a lot warmer than being outside. So
I cannot believe this.
and we can sleep like this.
Yeah, I know. We have no choice. Let's try getting out together. Ready?
3,
2, 1.
Oh no.
What do you mean? No,
All right, go.
Okay, go slowly. We have to go together. Because we got your bag. All right.
The bag.
I think of all the challenges you've had several. Is this not the worst?
This is a top 3 shittest challenge.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Oh look, well I've got a bed.
Okay.
I'll go on the bed. You go in the tent.
Okay, that sounds good.
Oh, what's a bouncy mattress?
Is this soundproof? I just want to say, this is a really cool place. If
Absolutely.
I was not chained to you. Like, seriously, I think this place oozes with charm in a lot of ways that in places that I've never really had a chance to stay in. Only the time when we go out do you find these cool spots.
Absolutely. Nothing but the finest accommodation for you, Pete.
Yeah, the finest accommodations.
God damn it.
God!
I think if we sit here long enough, we can maybe melt the chain, like the fires of Mount Doom.
Yeah, we're gonna
Melt the
sit
metal.
here long enough and we'll be dead and they'll slip off us.
Anything. Did you enjoy your first and penultimate day on Journey Across Japan?
I didn't enjoy it at all. No, I loved it. I like to complain and things, but when it really gets down to it, going on these kind of adventures are pretty awesome.
Not when you've done it for like 21 days straight. I'm at my wit's end at this point. This was the final nail in the coffin, I think, for my energy, my spirit, my soul. But it has been a really fun journey, and tomorrow, sadly, it's the final leg of the journey.
Can't believe it.
Off to Sakata. But one last cool thing, an ALT, English language teacher on the JET programme in Sakata, messaged me, and he was like, oh, hey Chris, I actually live in your old apartment. Do you want to come and look at it now that you're coming back? So we're actually going into the apartment I lived in for my first 3 years in Japan, and the first place I started doing YouTube. We'll see you tomorrow one last time.
Yeah.
Maybe tie Pete to the front of the car and drive a bit off a bridge challenge. Anything.
You don't do it.
Or go to the tent.
And so, after a peaceful sleep and quite literally freedom from the chains of yesterday's bloody challenge, we begin our final day of journey across Japan as we head west towards the Sea of Japan coastline and my former hometown of Sakata. Tonight, our good friend Yuki, a jovial local entrepreneur, is putting on a lavish dinner filled with massive amounts of chicken to celebrate our return. But our first order of business for the day is heading to Natsuki's salon, the original starting point of the first ever journey across Japan.
Well guys, I can't believe it, but we're finally here on the Shonai Plain.
Yep, and how does it feel to be back? I guess this is home.
It does feel good. It doesn't feel like an epic journey anymore. It just feels like I've returned home. You know when Frodo gets back to Hobbit Town, whatever the hell it's called?
No, it's the Shire.
The Shire, it's like that. It's not quite the end though. We are going to go and take a look at my first ever apartment, and then my good friend Yuki's throwing us a party.
Wow, am I invited?
Well, we'll throw the scraps out the window. The KFC chicken we don't want. All right, well this is it guys. 2,000 kilometers, 21 days on the road, and we're finally here. Look at it.
What?
What is that? Oh my God.
Hey! We did it!
Let's run through. Oh my God. Hey! Oh my God! Jeez! Wow!
Congratulations!
Thank you very much. I'm shell shocked. Oh my God! Oh, it's horrible, Natsuki. Jeez! Oh, I inhaled so much of the popper smoke. Died of carbon monoxide inhalation at the end, at the finish line.
But there's one more stop for our journey, somewhere a little bit more sentimental. When I first came to Japan as an assistant English teacher 11 years ago, I started to make videos in my tiny apartment provided by the local school. In fact, my first ever video is the obligatory Tiny Apartment in Japan room tour. In a surprising twist of fate, when I announced this series, the current English teacher who works in my school and lives in the very same apartment, a guy called John, reached out and kindly offered to let us revisit the place where Abroad Japan kicked off. This is it, we're going home.
Hopefully he's in. This will be a very anticlimactic ending if he's not. Oh! Hey! How you doing, man?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm good. It's been a long journey, mate, but thank you so much. Oh my God.
Please, come on in.
This is really trippy.
Have a look around.
Thanks, mate. This is so weird. So how long have you been here, man? Thanks again for having us here.
Of course, yeah. I've been here since August, so only a couple months now. So.
And you've come from...
I've come from Florida in the
Jesus.
US.
So you've gone from like the warmest, most pleasant place in America, temperature-wise, to this, like a fridge.
It's my first cold winter, but I'm excited.
What's been the best and worst thing, would you say, about being here so far?
The best thing, honestly, has been the students. Lots of memorable moments, just little things, like walking into the class and they're saying, "Sup, dude?" And I'm like, "Who taught you sup, dude?"
I never got that. They just cried when I walked in.
Yeah.
You lucky rascal. But without further ado, the main room. Let's see how it's changed. Oh, it has changed significantly. Wow. I mean, there's a few things in here that are the same. They've got the, you've still got the Panasonic TV. How's this old girl treating you?
It's holding up well.
Fantastic. Kotatsu, it's the same. Well, it looks almost brand new, but I can tell that it still is my old one. Yeah. But the biggest change here though is that, number one, you've got a different carpet.
Yes.
I love my old carpet. It was very fluffy, very, very dirty though. If you drop stuff on that carpet, it disappeared for good. It was like a deep carpet. But the biggest thing is, look, John has a bed, a real life, actual bed.
Love it. I love the bed.
A lot better than rolling out a futon every morning and every evening, right?
Right, and I wasn't sure if they could have a bed on the tatami mat, but here it is. Here it is.
Why didn't I think about getting a bed? When I was here, it was, I think it was 12,000 yen, which is actually like $80 now. Is it around the same?
I'm paying 6,000 yen for rent.
What? That's inflation the wrong way. You're getting a really good deal. 6,000 yen?
6,000 yen for rent, yes.
What? That's like $40.
Yeah, probably around $40.
I want to live here now. That's ridiculous.
11 years of abroad Japan history, all confined within a few square metres. And speaking of confined in a small space, it's probably time to let Pete out of the freezing car, along with Ellen, who's always wanted to see where the channel started.
Come on here, this is the main room, the sitting room, the bedroom.
What? Wow.
Look, the mirror's the same. And the TV and the kotatsu.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
This is it.
This is it. This is where
3 years.
Wow.
the dream began here.
Okay, so every day you would put on your necktie and your suit jacket, just like John does, and you'd go to work and you'd dream of making YouTube videos in this room.
It's exactly how it went down.
So John, I've never really believed that Chris had talent. I think it all stems from this room and its magical properties. Are you next in line to be a YouTube superstar?
Ooh, I don't know. It's a lot. Big shoes to fill.
Big shoes to fill, it's true.
I'm curious, what do you have in your cupboard now that you don't have to roll out a futon every day?
Lots of teaching. What's crazy, right? When I lived here, it was $120. That's what, 12,000 yen. Now it's half the price.
Oh wow,
John
bargain.
got a discount.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6,000 yen
It's gone down in price.
A month?
a month.
I'm so sorry, what?
Yeah.
6,000 in a month?
Yep.
Is that because they know it's your room and no one wants to come?
Yeah, that
so
might be it.
it's like
Cursed.
reduce
All
the
right,
rate.
all right, everybody.
That's
out now.
impossible. Wait.
Away with you. Away with you.
Wait, I have a suitcase in the car.
yeah,
You think
hang
I
on.
could? I don't mind staying here. It's 6,000. I'll pay everything.
Away with you.
I'll pay extra.
Unbelievable.
John, I did have a question.
Sure.
Were you familiar with, or had you ever seen Chris's videos before you came to Japan?
Actually, yes. Really, since about 2018.
So when did it dawn on you that not only are you going to the same city that Chris was from, but you're in the same room as Chris?
Yeah. So at first, I actually had forgotten what city Chris was in, but a couple other JTE friends of mine said, "By the way, Chris lives there." And I'm like, "Oh, maybe I should watch a couple of videos. Maybe I can recognize a couple things in the city."
That's cool.
And then I watched the apartment video. I'm like, "Those are my curtains.
Those are my curtains.
That's-
God damn it.
This is the same room." Like I couldn't believe it.
The ultimate 4D experience to live in my
To
apartment.
teach at your school. That is actually one of the most interesting and coincidental things I've ever heard in my entire life.
That's very cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, listen, John, if he can do it, anyone can.
I think this might be one of my favourite moments of Journey Across Japan so far. The really trippy act of almost going back in time to where it all began, right? This is literally where the journey started. At this kotatsu table, sitting here on a cold winter's night, kind of studying Japanese, editing furiously after school, looking at terrible, terrible TV shows on this wonderful Panasonic TV that was frighteningly small, but also felt kind of big given how small the room was. Like, yeah, this is where it all began. It's really bloody cool to be back here. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and relive everything, especially those first 3 years. Like, it's hard to put into words how bloody cool it is to like move to another country and start all over and sort of come in with nothing. I came here, no friends, no family, no language, no knowledge of the culture really, and we've come such a long way in 11 years. Seen like every corner of the country and met, you know, so many amazing people. And a big thank you to those of you that have stuck around all these years as well, that remember this room. Don't want to leave, although we do have KFC fried chicken right now, so some things never change. Sitting here eating chicken then. I had my first KFC Christmas chicken right here on this table. Now I'm going to have it again with all my friends and everyone that joined us on this journey over at my good friend Yuki's place. It's going to be fun. Don't want to leave. Don't let me go. No. Thanks again, John. All the best, man. If I have one bit of advice, get out and about. My first year, I just sat over there and studied like a maniac. And I really should have got out sooner, because in my second year, I went out, started to meet people, crazy people, admittedly, in this town that life got a lot more fun. So yeah. Cheers again, man.
Thank you.
All the best.
Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Enjoy the rest of the trip we shall, as the final goalposts of our journey are lined in gold. Not literal gold, but better. The crispy golden batter of Kentucky Fried Chicken, which my old friend Yuki has generously acquired for the whole crew.
Hey, welcome! Yay!
Yuki, Sashiburi.
Sashiburi.
And Pete.
Nice to see you again. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, best of friend.
Yeah.
What's this, Yuki? One piece? Or 100 pieces of fried chicken?
I've never seen you so happy on the other side of this camera.
Yeah! Look at that. Look how much chicken there is in the box. How much chicken did you buy?
50,000 yen, about.
50,000 yen's worth. So that's like $400 worth of KFC.
Of chicken.
For 3 people.
I thought this was just your portion. I didn't know if this was for all of us.
3 people portion. Well guys, together we've suffered the ups and downs of travel. 2,000 kilometres across 6 prefectures with 6 guests. We've done some incredible things together, but thank you so much for joining us on this trip, being a part of it, making it, producing it, dying along the way. And thank you to Yuki for the KFC today. And awesome. Thank you so much guys. Cheers everyone. Cheers! Cheers! Up high! Up high! Up high!
In the first video, Marcus, you were like, where's my food? It's here.
Finally, it's been 21 days and I'm allowed to get... Why is it so cold?
Gazing across the ridiculous buffet table, quite literally creaking under the weight of 10 tons of KFC, the length of the table seems like a fitting metaphor for the journey itself. An endless 2,000-kilometre adventure that kicked off another lifetime ago with Natsuki and I, trying not to crash while meandering through the streets of Tokyo in our new tiny car. Together we ventured across mountains, snow and sea, from the Fukushima exclusion zone to being marooned on a remote island with Black Santa himself. From our pilgrimage to the alleged resting place of Jesus, maintained by a yogurt factory no less, to eating an ungodly amount of local food along the way. I won't lie, despite having the very best team in the world, it's been a tough project, filming every single day for almost 3 weeks now. It takes it out of you, and look, I would have done plenty of things differently if I could go back and start again, but I have absolutely no regrets about this trip, the series, and all the great moments we've had along the way. North Japan is certainly a mysterious place, and I hope if Journey Across Japan has done one good thing, it's to convince you to come and see it for yourself and see what makes this place so damn special. But there's still one thing that needs to be taken care of. After almost 3 weeks on the road, I've decided that the very car that braved the whole of Tohoku through rain, snow and scratches should stay here in its new home, and I know just the person to hand the keys to. And thank fuck it's not Ryotaro.
Well guys, I can't believe we're here at the finish line. Lord knows it took long enough. I don't even know how many days I've been on the road. The whole time we've been saying 21 days, 2,000 kilometres. I think it's more than 21 days. Now we're here at the finish line. There's only one thing left to do. Natsuki, how are you?
Oh, good condition.
Good condition?
Oh.
You know what else is in good condition? This car, right? Very good condition. Despite this is the real star of the show. This car has stolen my heart. But I can't drive it back to Tokyo. It's too far. And so, a present.
Wow.
This car.
This car?
This car's for you.
I don't need it.
You don't need it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shit.
Or just drive it into the river.
Oh.
Oh, really? I thought you'd be arigatai kanji. I thought you'd be like grateful.
Oh, thank you.
Hey.
Oh my god. どうしようかな.
Now you can drive.
Yeah.
じゃあどうぞ.
Oh,待って待って待って. Oh.
Do you want to go to Tokyo?
Oh, いいね.
Right now. You got to take the brake off. Brakey.
Oh
my god, it's gonna be a long journey. Fucking hell.
British shit, man.
How dare you? British shit, man.
Hey.
Wow, using a boot to wipe a windscreen.
This isn't wacky weekend, this is wacky shit. beautiful shirt from my father.
Sugar jelly all over the place. Oh, what the fuck?
Well, when are we going to be able to eat?
Every morning, generally without fail, I get woken up by a hawk. At least I think it's a hawk. I don't really know a lot about birds. I don't really care for birds much. But this hawk means I no longer need to use my alarm clock, so I'm saving electricity. So, in essence, the hawk has actually lowered my cost of living. And it's innovations like that you just look at in Japan and go, why don't we do that in England? Why don't we do...
It's not 2012! Shut up about the hawk!
What?
We've got a journey across Japan to do! Let's go!
Where am I? What is this?
Ah!